Hey.
That's ketchup.
We're live.
When you thought of me, never had
She
me
got the
listening to
wham.
me. That's just a view from the Chiefs.
Wham.
You know.
Yeah, let's let him.
Wham.
Yeah.
No, while I was with me, Tog used to be cheap.
That niggas is hating on Wham. Wham. I'm not gonna lie. Whose headset is this?
Mine, dude.
Bro, that shit's crazy.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Look at this. I'm about to fucking hit a
Move a little closer. Move
I'm
like
about
in
to
on.
end it all.
Move. Okay.
It works. I'm about to end it all. It's crazy. I don't know if I can even sit up here with bashing shit like that.
Well, yeah, get me.
Move over. Move in a little bit. Move in a little bit.
That's what you do, Bashing? Because they got my feet black today? Bro, I got the socks on again.
Whoa.
I think
You're gonna make me turn
Niggas,
up
bro.
on you.
Only not even that black. One's like,
Like a
bro, no, it's just sock residue, bro. It's not dirty, bro. GG's, bro. Lock in with me.
His feet are dirty.
They'll be on
Look at my
feet pics.
shit, bro.
Account.
Look at my shit,
Real on
bro.
real.
We gotta shut this shit out. I forgot. Another pod, of the day, another pod, of the pod, of the day, another pod, of the pod. Yo, is everybody can see us? Make sure I got noise on here. Is there noise on?
Yeah, I can hear from his shit.
Nigga, that was not the. That was
You gonna make me turn up.
That was our my video type shit.
Should I almost only sit to the only?
Oh, a fucking ad, so I can't even see right now.
Yeah, I can hear everything. Can you hear me, Ike?
We're always getting hit by ads and we don't get ad revenue.
Yeah, no, we get ad revenue. It's like cents though. Let's lock in. Let me show you guys how much we get. How y'all day, man?
$5, nigga.
How y'all day, man? I generally could not care less. We're late as fuck.
Facts. Let's get it.
Let's lock in. War in Iran. Are you niggas scared? Do y'all, whose fucking mic is that?
Oh, do we even have to ask, nigga? On those big
War in
meaty calls,
Iran. War in Iran. That's not a real
was
bomb.
fucking
I need an actual bomb, like Cool's bomb. Are y'all scared? Do y'all think we should go to war? Y'all fuck with the Jews? Y'all fuck with Iran? What y'all niggas fucking with? Let me know. Lock in with me.
Here goes Ike. He's nigga
it
playing
back.
his mic. Go, bro.
For sure, they're our greatest ally. You know, why are they our greatest ally? I have no idea. They say it all the time. I feel like I'd be a hypocrite if I denounce my views of saying that we should help. Of course, they're our ally, quote unquote.
Yeah.
But I feel like the people that saying that we should help Israel should be the same people that say we should help Ukraine. So it can't be just one or the other. I
Yeah.
feel like it's the same situation. But I think we just should denounce them as allies altogether.
Israel?
Yeah, they do nothing. They do nothing for us. I think we should denounce them altogether, but that's just me, though. Other than that, am I scared about the war? Yeah, for sure. I saw on Twitter that Chicago, the city of Chicago, posted like to the military of Iran, like tweeted to them, like that's all y'all got. Y'all not doing nothing. Or
Yeah, because they're like tweeting the random.
was y'all just all talk, bro? What is Chicago doing? Why would you even say that? But yeah,
$2.14, fellas.
Wait, how much?
314, 648, 380, 876 this month. February, 288 in January. Nothing in
So
December.
our revenue for the channel is like $30.
$30 for sure.
Oh,
I'm not scared of the war because I don't think we are going to go to war. But I feel like if we do, it's kind of like, bro, we've been saying that Iran's close to a nuke every like couple years, so like kind of getting used to it. Like, do we know if they're lying or not? No, because we're not, the general of our military, or we're not doing like insider shit in Iran, so we don't know. But like, I'm not trying to be mean, but if you say someone has a nuke since the 1980s, bro, and you haven't even seen one, they're like firing rockets and they're already like done for basically, bro. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know where they have one. Could they have been kind of close? Maybe, but the only problem about it is that they don't want Iran to get them because they support or they fund terrorist organizations, or so they say, which I do think they do, obviously, but because they literally hate our guts. So, yeah, and I do agree with that. I know it's sad. Like, whoever doesn't have a nuclear bomb usually gets evaded. but like, cause like, what are you gonna hit me with? But it's like like if you fund people that want to hurt us, obviously we're gonna be like, no, nigga, you can't get that shit. And like, if you have to drop some shit on you, then we gotta drop some shit on you. It's just that simple.
I disagree.
Why do you disagree, bro?
Israel has nukes.
Yeah, they don't fund terrorist organizations that hurt us.
How do you not?
Hold on, I know Israel they do some nut shit and they are not better than Iran or anyone in the Middle East. But I'm saying like
Israel doesn't fund terrorist groups. What do you think? What do you think 9/11 is?
Huh?
What do you think about 9/11?
What do you mean?
It was done by Israelis, 100%. You
Nigga,
know that
what?
You know that like during 9/11, 75. I think it was over 75, like Jewish citizens were told not to come into work that day. Told not to come into work that day.
So
Did you also know about the dancing Israelis after the towers got hit? The dancing Israelis.
No.
Also, that they killed their own hostages to make it seem that Hamas killed them. Like the hostages,
Hold on.
Hamas let go of hostages. Hamas is also a terrorist group. I do not condone. but they also killed their own hostages to make Hamas and Palestinians look worse.
Hold on. First of all, I think that's kind of a
terrorist group.
no,
yeah, me
no,
too.
no. Obviously, it sounds like it. But what I'm saying is, what I'm trying to say is that it kind of sounds like it's not like a what is it called? And it's like it might be true, but yeah, to me, it's kind of like honestly. I love history. I've never heard that before. I've heard it's an inside job. I've heard this. I've heard that. I've never heard that Israel did it. I've never heard
Look it up. Look it up.
I know. I'm saying it's probably like shit that kind of looks weird, but I don't believe that Israel did that. And even if I'm saying if like Israel's on our side now, we're in 2025, so like we all know that they fund terrorist organizations. So like even though it's wrong, what we might do and what Israel might do and what our allies do, bro, we're allies with them for real. Like you have to rock with them.
No,
regardless.
100%. I said
Yeah.
I agree with the
Yeah.
allies part,
Yeah.
but I don't know if Alvin can look it up. There was this video of this like one of the head people that worked in the Twin Towers, and he was like, and he's Jewish, and he was like, why did they were like reporting, and then all of a sudden the reporter asked, why didn't you come in that day on 9/11? Why didn't you go to work? And he starts cheesing and smiling. He's like, my wife has been telling me to go to the chiropractor or some shit, and he's like laughing and smiling like. Yeah, and I've been putting it off for so long, and I just finally had to go that day, and I guess I'm glad I went that day.
Damn.
Or something like that. But it looked crazy.
Yeah, like it looks nuts.
It looks nuts like he knew the entire time.
I mean, wasn't Michael Jackson supposed to be there too that day?
Really?
I heard something about that. A lot of people didn't go. Yeah. Yeah, I think if we do go to war with them, it could be scary. I think all war is scary because you never really know, especially in our day and age, like how things could escalate. But in the grand scheme of things, with them, I understand that they've been saying that they've been on the brink or whatever, the cusp of like gaining nuclear like capabilities and stuff. But I do understand that at some point, like maybe it could be true, you know. Because I mean, yeah, the boy who cried wolf, like that works. It's like, yo, you're about to have it, you're about to have it, you're about to. But then it's like, oh shit, they got it. You know what I'm saying? I think that could be very detrimental to us if we play it off as a scenario like the boy who cried wolf. Like, if we're just like, yo, we've been heard that shit for 40 years. Like, my dad heard it when he was 10 and he's fucking 50. You know, like we're done hearing it. But it's just when you gotta. I mean, bro, but you know what I'm saying? you get the. I do understand that when we talk about shit like this, it is like correct, right? But you know, same shit, different day.
I feel like those wars were like misguided.
Oh, for sure.
Right, but they still happened, and like with,
yeah, but
like,
off
the
of
track
false
record.
false pretenses.
Yeah.
Like Iraq didn't do nothing.
Yeah, it was for oil.
Iraq
We
did
went over there
for oil for
and then
sure.
as soon as we go to war with someone, the Rockefellers take over their banks.
They
Literally every single time.
They destabilize civilization, kill rulers that are like against Western ideals, and they kill them immediately. And then they put people in place
power,
like
and
that are tyranny,
and they'll be fucking
ruthless, and like
destroy their whole country.
yeah,
and
just
they
like
hate
that.
us.
Exactly. And then they blame it on us, and which it is the U.S.'s fault.
But we are trying to be the police. Of
I'm
the
saying
world.
the U.S.'s day of reckoning is going to come sooner or later, and I just hope I'm dead before it.
Yeah, I think we will be dead before it. But the last thing I'll say is that yeah, the fuck, what were you saying? That like, oh yeah, bro, I forgot like the old like military guy. I forgot what they're called. And like
Colonels,
no, not even no
Generals?
higher than the colonel. Yeah, probably a general because generals are really like at the octagon. They don't
Commander in
really, like,
Chief.
No, they're not president. So the generals during 9/11, he said that one day he walked in and some dude was like, "Yeah, we might hit a war with Iraq." He was like, "Why?" Like, they might have weapons of mass destruction, blah blah, this all that. And then like 2 days later, they walked in. He's like, "Yeah, we're taking this country, this country, this country, this country, and like half of the Middle East in like a year and a half. We're supposed to like have the Middle East basically." And then obviously you fight niggas with like, brother, the terrain is treacherous. These motherfuckers are just hiding.
Desert
sandals,
terrain,
just shooting. Yeah, it's
guerrilla
like,
warfare.
it's not. It's kind of like in the Ukraine. It's a lot of flatland, so it's kind of hard to like take over. You know what I mean?
Well, and then you got issues where you try to take over shit, and then you get into battles like Fallujah, and you got people that are like really knowing that you're coming, and they got like kill houses, and they got like the next 3 houses walls are fucking damaged, so they can shoot through 8 houses, and like they're cutting off people's heads and putting it in a bag and leaving it at your base camp's door, and like you're in a battle and like you're using cover, but it's literally just bodies. You know what I'm saying? Like Fallujah was one of the most bloodiest like battles we've ever like known to man, and like that was just for like we went in there knowing we were gonna take that shit, and then we left, and all we did was gain a block, and we gave it all back. You know,
I would have survived for sure, though.
Yeah, you would have hid and like said, "Fuck that."
I would also survive Vietnam.
Nam?
I'm surviving now
How do you survive now?
easily.
How do you do it?
Kill who's ever in front of me. Duh.
Oh, right.
You know that me and Alvin, like, if we were alive in the '70s, we'd be the first drafted.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, you guys are getting drafted.
Oh yeah, I am.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we won't get drafted.
Yeah, I know. I'll get drafted.
Well, my mom's ill, and I'm her only child, and there's no brothers.
getting
or
drafted.
anything, so
You're
maybe.
getting drafted, buddy.
Maybe.
I want to say couple things. I'll do some looking some shit up. The Jewish elites. Another theory of falsely claims no Jewish people were killed in the attacks. 9/11 believers conclude that it was early government mounted the attacks to go to the U.S. and attacking the regional enemies. Responsibility lies with the powerful Jewish elites who control world events from the shadows. But of the 2,071 victims of 9/11 who worked at the World Trade Center, 119 were confirmed to be Jews. And at
That's
least
a low
further
percent.
72 were believed to be Jewish. That could constitute 9.2% of victims were Jews. And some estimates up to 400 people were Jews that died that day.
Okay. Can we access the TikTok now?
Also, Angelo said that come on, 9/11, not 9/11, Iraq war deaths. Had deaths somewhere. That's what I'm talking about, Iraq war deaths or something like that. Oh, my phone, never mind. Yeah, I think we lost like 4,000, and they lost 200,000.
Like, we were there for no reason, killing families for no reason. Like, it was just insane.
How I feel about the Jews? Niggas was wild.
Not all Jews are wild. I want to say that for sure. Like, not all Jews are wild. I think Zionists are wilding 100%. I've lived in New York. I've met like good Jewish people. They've been like Zionists.
They're like the extremists.
They're like
yeah.
Zionist culture is not Jewish culture. We condemn Zionists.
Yeah.
And I'm
They're like the
and
extreme of
exactly.
Yeah.
I'm not a Semite. I'm just anti what's going on. I'm
It's
anti-genocide.
kind of like the motherfuckers going there and like bombing shit. That's the comparison, basically.
You see how you even have to preface that? I'm not a Semite. You didn't say anything anti-Semitic.
You're not wrong.
And you said, I'm not a Semite. Why'd you feel the need to do that?
No, because saying
Because this nigga's scared of the Jews,
No, it's
bro.
not what I'm saying. I'm saying like, saying you hate all Jewish people is still crazy.
Nobody said they hate all the Jews.
No, but I'm saying I like all Jewish people. Like you're saying the Jews. That's like grouping all Jewish people. So I feel like that is anti-Semitic to that point. But I'm saying it's not all Jewish people that feel that way. It's just a certain number of people that are like Zionists. That's why it's a different. But if you say like, yeah, all the Jews.
I don't think just Zionists were like for the war though.
What do you mean?
You think only the Zionists were like, yeah, let's go get Iran?
Oh, 100%.
for sure.
100%.
That's
Yeah.
what they're.
That's the
founded on.
majority. Yeah.
Guys.
No, they were founded on it.
That's pretty steep to say all the Zionists are like, oh, let's go get them.
Do you know like the
And none
different?
of the other Jews. I know Jews now. that aren't Zionists and like, oh yeah, let's get fucking Iran.
That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying.
Most niggas wanna
I'm
get
saying
Iran.
there are
Or,
some
I mean,
there are
yeah,
some
Iran.
Jews that are not Zionists that'll be like, yeah, let's get all Iran. But I'm saying all Zionists are saying, yeah, let's get Iran.
Okay, yeah, but yeah, okay.
That's the difference. What I'm saying. All Jews are not saying, let's get Iran. Like fuck, get Iran out of here. But all Zionists are saying that. Is what I'm trying to say.
Okay, that's
That's the
a better
difference.
way to put it for sure.
That's why I'm saying I'm anti-Zionist because I know all of them motherfuckers are like, yeah, we just get Iran.
All I heard was I'm anti-Jew. That was crazy. As I was saying, the Jews over there, the motherfuckers is wilding, bro. That nigga, Booting Bahani, that nigga's name?
Netanyahu.
He is mad corrupt though.
That nigga's wild boy. Nigga not playing no game. Nigga been saying for years, them niggas got a nuke. Niggas are, I see the video. I mean, 30 years, nigga been saying niggas got a nuke. Next week, nuke coming.
He's like
2 weeks. 2 weeks
like
later.
1980.
And niggas got a nuke coming. So, but no, I understand that the whole, like, America loves the Jews because, like, the Bible and shit. Jews are the chosen people. So you see the Jews, you see Israel, you're like, oh my God, like, we love the Jews. But, and you're like, I know in the Bible it says that, like, if you go against the Jews, you're bound to be, like, dead or something like that. And, like, God will come back when when Israel start getting messed with. So niggas get scared when the Jews come up, especially Americans. So, I see that part, but it's also like, bro, like,
Y'all niggas wild.
also, like, war is where I get. Niggas have war in the Bible. So I'm also like, do I really care about that war over in Iran? No, I don't. To be completely honest. I could not care less. Because it ain't on my doorstep yet. Them niggas ain't wild over here. It's a different story. The Jews want to fight the niggas over there in Iran. Wild boys. You know, if my fault. Donald Trump want to send niggas over there to fight. That's not me. GG's in the chat, bro. If he want to go bunker bust their nuclear spot,
you've been doing a little research, huh, nigga? You bunker
if
bust
he's
them
gonna do that,
motherfuckers.
that's on him. You know, war is gonna happen. War has always happened. War not gonna stop. So, if niggas want to go ahead,
I was gonna say, I feel like you're not understanding the severity of the situation. Let's say Iran does go to war.
I understand the severity.
No. Like
War
like,
3 could start, but I don't think
no,
it is
you
over
know,
Iran.
it's actually bad. No, what do you mean?
It's nuclear holocaust. It's
Yeah,
where this
it's
shit ends.
literally. So,
I understand where it ends, but how am I gonna stop that? I'm a little off in
there's nothing we can do. We can
So
stop it.
that's what I'm saying. It's a GG.
Yeah, I always say don't. Yeah, it's a GG for sure.
It's a GG, bro.
But I also don't like. I feel like I can still voice my opinion. and
Oh
say,
yeah,
like,
for sure.
yeah, I don't like this and that, but saying like, I don't know. I feel like I still have a obligation. It's like when someone comes out and says like dumb things to say something.
For sure.
Yeah,
Nigga,
I've
you're
never seen
American.
it. Yeah.
I'm sorry. The last thing I'll say before we switch topics. The only reason I don't think
Why you trying to
we're
make us switch
going to go to
topic?
work.
I don't like when niggas do that, bro.
No, okay. But I'm saying I don't think we're going to go to war. Though. One of the reasons is because Russia is like, hold on. We'll do that when you were talking, bitch ass nigga.
Russia's already fighting Ukraine. Niggas not trying to
Exactly.
fight no other war over
They're
here.
already stretching thin. And also, I feel like if we go over there and bunker bust them, and we don't like put troops on land, then it's not that. Like, I don't think we'll go to war.
If we,
Because Iran isn't going to hit us. That's the thing.
if we destabilize Iran, the entire Middle East will hate the U.S. And the U.S.
Them
can't
Nigga, they
afford
already
it.
hate us.
No, but like that point, the U.S. cannot afford it. They can't afford it.
I think they can.
They can't. They can't afford it. Iran has oil. Iraq has oil. Afghanistan has oil. Qatar has oil. The United Arab Emirates has oil. They make up
I'm
a
not gonna
big.
lie. Don't ever say you. Don't just say UAE.
UAE.
bro.
They have
Thank you.
they have a
That
whole.
shit was
They have a
insane.
conglomerate on oil. They have a. It's a big conglomerate. If the U.S. holds sanctions, and like another thing, there's also BRICS. You know what BRICS is? It's the allied countries that are trying to like overthrow the American dollar. So that's like Russia, China, South Africa, India. What's the other one? BRICS. Yeah, India's in it. Yeah, India's in it. They're still allied, but they still want to join. They're arguing to join BRICS. There's another one I'm forgetting. But those
What?
four, those are huge. So I don't think there will. I think it'll be World War III if Iran's like, yeah, fuck America and these niggas over there, y'all help them and fuck that. Yeah, it's a wrap.
I was hooking on into it. I was like, who really hates Iran? Is it just us and Israel? And Pakistan is on their side, and they also are the ones. They have nukes as well. Not that many, but they do.
We
have
don't
nukes.
even hate
Hold on.
Iran.
Oh,
That's
hold
the thing.
Hold on. I'm saying is like Saudi Arabia said, "Hey, Iran can't afford to have a nuclear." A lot of Middle Eastern countries say that because they do know Iran do support those terrorist groups. So it's like, I understand that like it will be bad on us and motherfuckers like, bro, Saudi Arabia hates us then loves us, hates us then loves us, hates us then loves us, bro. It's just how it goes. You know what I mean? That's just most countries in the Middle East are like that. Not unless it's Iran or Iraq and they fucking want to literally that's to America type shit, you know. But like, bro, bro.
Do you blame them? Have you guys ever read?
No, I don't blame them.
have
We
you
literally
guys
fucked
ever-
up the Middle East.
I don't know if you guys see it,
But at the same time, we tried to
what's
do
it
something
called?
good in it.
We might get TOS for this, but
Don't say it.
no, we're not gonna get TOS. What I'm saying, what's his name's letter to America? Have you guys read it? Osama bin Laden's letter to
Yeah.
America.
Like I didn't read about it. Like
Yeah, and it was like eye opening, like all the shitty shit that the U.S. does, and then they
makes you
blame.
not think he's such a psychopath.
Yeah, well, bro, what? Oxford graduate? I would never think he was a psychopath.
I know none of that about him. For real. I just he was 6'5".
Subject.
Osama bin Laden.
That's crazy.
Also, we got like also about the fact that we were had peace with Iran until Don got
Facts.
in. And Don said, "Fuck that peace."
Yeah, and he got rid of the deal because it was bad.
Yeah, he said
Yeah.
Obama.
No.
He said Barack O. Negro. He did. It was what Barack O. Negro, and that nigga said, "Fuck that shit."
No, but the day before, like the day Iran was supposed to have meetings with the U.S. for nuclear like a nuclear deal, nuclear talks.
Figure it out.
The day supposed to have it the day before that, Israel bombed Iran and killed their leader.
Well,
like-
that was recently.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But
Yeah,
I'm saying strategic, so